All right, my friends. This is David, and this is another tutorial on rapid web design, designer weapons, efficiencies, productivity, and tricks in terms of web production. Now, so the interesting thing about this video is as I make the tutorials, I'm putting together the website where I can actually present these tutorials, and that same page becomes the demonstration file that you can refer to. Now, how are we going to structure the process on this web page design? First of all, we know we want to create a single page design, a single page application. Not really an application because there is no input, it's more the output, what's happening here. So this is, let's call it a single page, right? A single page site. And this is what it is. It's called Models of Identity Academy. That's the name of the project. So we have a bar, navigation bar. Then we have some information about the academy, and the academy has courses, and courses include lessons, and this could be one lesson. And this lesson in particular is how to use building blocks so you can put your website together faster. Now, tooling has been growing and has been expanding since the beginning of web design back in the late 90s. Before we used to code, we still code. That hasn't changed, but what has changed are the graphical interfaces in which we can use to produce this code and produce a clean code. So one of the good graphical interfaces that I like is Pingendo. Pingendo is made originally to leverage Bootstrap, the CSS framework, but if you want to start from scratch without knowing anything, you can even jump in and then start figuring out what you actually did and how it actually worked. So a little bit of reverse engineering here. So let's start by example. The example is this page that we're making here. We're building it, and it's essentially navigation bar, straightforward images on the left, some text, some bullet points, some cell points, and then some video lessons, video classes, right? So like a Udemy type of website, or basically harnessing YouTube videos, using YouTube as CDN, as content distribution network, and we are creating our courses right here. How do we do it? We have reference templates. One of those reference template kits is Anorexic Layouts, which you can find in the link. But basically, let me just show you Anorexic Layouts again. I like to refer to it, so you keep it in mind. Anorexic Layouts. So what is anorexic? Let me just type it properly, of course. Instant pages for instant deployment. So the templates are like these ones. So simple skeleton templates. You just swipe, copy paste from one, copy paste from the other one, replace, copy paste, boom, boom, and you are basically, you go live, right? This is another example. There you go. You have these generic placeholders. You can use these blocks to build your own page, and that's exactly what we're doing in Pingendo, building our page by putting components, copying blocks from one file. So I want to take this block from this file, I just copy. If I want to paste it in this file, paste it, and there you go, it's just down here. Or I can delete the blocks that I don't need. So one of the blocks that I'm going to focus on is the navigation bar. Now, there are a few tools around. You can find navigation bars on the web by looking at CSS files. But we're going to go into the building blocks, and we're going to take one that I like personally, and is this one. Why? Because it has a placeholder for an image. It's thick. I kind of like that look, and that's a personal preference again. I'm not gonna tell you thin or thick is better. Anyways, so there you go. I'm just going to replace it for this one. And you know what? I feel like this is the space for the logo, so I'm going to click it, go here where it says URL, load my logo, which I already have it, models of identity, boom. I want to replace these menu items. One is going to be support, the other one is going to be FAQ, and the other one is going to, oh, I already had it, the other one is going to be contact. And then this can be anchor tags, so basically anchoring to another point on this page, or they can be external pages. All right, let's return to this. Now, I already changed the bar, excellent. This is done. I just have to save, preview, and that's it. And what I was teaching on each course is that at the end of the lesson, you should have something that you can put out there, that you can, you know, go out of the gate with. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now we changed the menu bar, and we're going to go and publish this bad boy on the internet. So in one of my videos, I was showing how you publish, right? So to publish, basically you save, and you go and find your FTP client, in this case FileZilla. You connect to your server. You make sure on the left you find your file, and on the right you're going to connect remotely with the server. Okay. It's a little bit slow, you know, but there you go, because I'm uploading some YouTube videos, that's why. Anyways, I'm going to go to my domain. So I will go to public HTML. It's typically where you have your domains. If you are using a GoDaddy, something like that. Here I have my subdomain, modelsofidentity.com. I'm just going to get inside the domain. And I have many other files and sites, and why not? Then I'm gonna go here. There is the Academy folder, so I'm going to go and open the Academy folder, and then from my left, from my local drive, what I'm going to do is drag the index.html file, which is the default page you will see when you hit the URL. So you just drag and drop, and that's all it is. Once you do this and you drag and drop, let me just do it again if this failed or something. Transferring, this is good. Overwrite, yes, go ahead and overwrite. And now that I overwrote the file, what I can do is go to the live version. This is the local version, as you can tell. Now I'm going to go to models of identity / Academy. There you go. What I'm going to find here is my site, already updated, and this is fantastic. Now, still has the logo of Models of Identity, doesn't really say, okay, this is the Academy. I can put some text underneath, I can maybe write something here, but the important thing is we are live and we are running. And you know, sometimes, as we mentioned in our other videos, experiment, play around with design. There is not a perfect design, but there is the pursuit for this perfection. And hey, maybe a perfection is not really as polished as you think. Maybe it's more rugged, which I have full video on rugged design and raw design and why this is amazing. But as for this video, I hope you learned that by using blocks, building blocks is how you build rapid prototypes, and that's how you go live faster in few days and not in few years or months, and you can just basically be there, step out. Excellent. Hope you enjoyed my video. Write questions or comments and keep learning with this arsenal of tools that I'm showing you here. Thank you.